Picasso was a piece of shit. Celebrated for his massive achievements in painting, Picasso was widely known for his art, famous friends, and even his misdeeds. But his scandals go a lot deeper than the infidelity he's usually known for. Upon his death, some of the control of his estate was left in the hand of his abused partner, leaving his family in years of chaotic legal battles. This all happened in France, so the legalities involving inheritance may be different than we commonly understand them in America. This was his second and final wife, Jacqueline Roque, who was courted by the painter when she was 26 and he was 71. It was legal, I guess, but bizarre. Picasso didn't always care about legality when considering the age of his partners. See Marie-Therese Walter. Picasso went to Jacqueline's house almost every day and left chalk drawings drawn on her house and left her roses, effectively stalking her for months. Then she finally agreed to date him. Eventually, the two married while Picasso continued his estrangement from his current wife and two children. They were separated, but still married until her death. Genevieve Laporte was his mistress at this time, but he left her to be with Jacqueline. Picasso and Jacqueline's relationship was described by friends as embarrassingly disagreeable. She was known to refer to him as God, kiss his hands, and remain completely submissive, while he is said to have tested the limits of her masochism with his abuse, according to biographer John Richardson. They remained married until Picasso's death in 1973 from pulmonary edema. Rip Bozo. Jacqueline, left in charge of part of Picasso's estate, barred Picasso's children and grandchildren from attending the funeral, apparently at Picasso's behest. The family was so distraught that his grandson, Pablito Picasso, unalived himself by drinking a bottle of bleach. It was a tragic end for young Pablito at only 24 years old. Is this whole mess Picasso's fault? Maybe, probably, I don't know. Looking at Picasso's life, you will see a horrible pattern in behavior towards women and loved ones. Many people believe we should separate the art from the artist, but I'm not so sure. And believe me, I marvel and get all twinkly-eyed and feel that transcendent art feeling when I see a Picasso in an art museum, but that feeling of awe pretty quickly melts away when I remember that the guy was basically Jack the Ripper, but in the narcissistic abuser category instead of the murderer one. I don't know enough about Jacqueline Roque to condemn or absolve her of any wrongdoing, but I do know that she suffered from Picasso's horrible treatment, remained completely depressed and helpless for years after his death, and ultimately took her own life 13 years after Picasso's death. Picasso seems to have been surrounded by a shocking and sad amount of suicide. So rest in peace to her and all of the other people Picasso shit all over and tortured. He was a great artist, an interesting historical figure, and an entertaining person to learn about, but it's important to approach his legacy and the legacy of other historical figures with the full scope of the reality of their behaviors. Am I surprised that a college-educated and wealthy European man born in the 1880s did bad stuff? Of course not. Despite the obvious dead horse beating nature of this video, I felt compelled to make it anyway. Follow for more and join the Discord. It's the first link on my link tree. Come hang out. I started an art club. We're all having fun, chilling. Hell yeah. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Also, please forgive this horrible portrait of Picasso. It's free-handed. I made his head